We're starting with a live look out at the Tulsa Fairgrounds. Thousands of people out there having fun, lots of excitement on day 3 of the Tulsa State Fair. Dozens of food, clothes, and gift vendors are set up inside Expo Square. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Morgan Martin. Tonight we're looking at one booth by a Tulsa native who shares her story of hope by selling her book. Fox 23's Fahima Pagmani tells us what's in that book and how it'll help readers.
The booth and the book is called I Broke Out of Prison. It's to help encourage and bring some light to people during their difficult time. Growing up took a lot of work for Ratia Rogers.
I went through a lot of troubles, a whole lot of difficulties.
The struggles she talks about are extensive.
Fighting in school, getting kicked out, teen pregnancy by the age of 15, in the Tulsa girls group home. I lived in a Madonna house.
Rogers tells me after her teenage years, she got into more problems.
I went to juvenile, I was in jail and served time in prison.
She says that after her time in prison, she wanted to turn her life around and share her story with people who were on similar paths.
I do speaking engagements at conferences, churches, schools, and I want to impact our teenagers to let the youngsters know that, getting out there, stealing, robbing, getting into crime is not the way to go.
Rogers wrote a book called I Broke Out of Prison that shares her life story. She says the best place to share her story is at her booth right here at the Tulsa State Fair, where she can shine some light onto those who may need it.
You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be shy of telling your story. We're all, everybody on earth has a story to tell. And once upon a time, I was shy and I wouldn't tell a whole crowd of people. And, but God began to work on me on the inside to say, stand up and tell everybody.
And that story brings some students she spoke to back to her booth.
You came out and you inspired us at our school, and so it just means a lot to me to know that other lives are really, truly being impacted by me.
Covering news that matters, I'm Fahima Pagmani, Fox 23 News.
Rogers tells us she plans to be at the Tulsa State Fair every day of the fair and encourages you to stop by her booth. If you want more information on Rogers' story, you can find that on our Fox 23 website. Just click on this story. And we've got a section on the Fox 23 website dedicated to the Tulsa State Fair. From food to rides to finding parking, everything you need to know is there. Just click the Tulsa State Fair tab on fox23.com.